Hi everyone, thanks again for tuning in to another session of Juice Along with Jason. It is a lockdown special. To be more accurate, it's a blend along with Jason. You don't need your juicer, just like yesterday. And by the way, let's kick off with that. How much you loving me, Jerry? Sorry, that's from Jerry Maguire, the movie. How much are you loving me? Listen, yesterday we kicked it off. And by the way, thank you so much for the comments. I think it's safe to say that the Mint Choc Strawberry Chip Super Blend is definitely going in the new book. If you're just joining us for the first time, by the way, part of these videos that I'm doing is whether these recipes are going to make it in the new book. The new book is the Juice and Blend Challenge. There's already an app out there called the Juice and Blend Challenge, but I wanted to add tons more recipes into the book itself. And this is part of that process. You're going to judge, you're the judge of them really, and to find out whether they are going to make it in the book or not. And there's no question that yesterday's one overwhelmingly is definitely going into the book. And it might even just change the plan around slightly so to make sure that that's actually the plan itself, not just one of the recipes in the book, but you can swap out anyway. Today's one is the AAA. AAA Protection is kind of, I think, what I'm going to call it. But the AAAs that we're going to have here, acai berry, one of the richest antioxidant berries in the world, loaded with vitamin A, iron, calcium. We've got blueberries as well. Now, just worth noting, acai berries, twice as many antioxidants as blueberries, and blueberries have the highest content of all the other normal berries. What I call the normal berries as the raspberries or the strawberries, not what I call the Notting Hill berries, the Amazon rainforest berries like the gojis and so on. But we've got acai. If you can't find acai powder, although it's in most health food shops now, then you can actually buy frozen acai, so you can take a small chunk and then you can blend that. We've got a powder that literally has you can buy these like super berry powders that has goji berries and acai, so you can do the combination powder if you want, totally up to you. But I've got, I would say a tablespoonful of acai or just a heaped teaspoon of acai powder. That's one of the A's going on there. I mentioned blueberries, nothing to do with the A's, but you've got the acai, avocado, and aloe plant. Okay, aloe vera, couldn't help it. Everyone does that every time they talk about aloe vera. There's bound to be a Vera watching. And if there is a Vera watching, especially aloe to you. And how much have you heard that over the years when anybody mentions aloe vera? Manage to get hold of the plant. You can now, you know, in a lot of places. If you can't, just get some really good aloe vera juice and just add that to it. So you've got the AAA protection. Really good source of fiber. I'm going to show you how to put that together in a second. Avocado, like I said, so we've got the AAAs. But I also like to add some green, some really, you know, a bit of what I call green nutrition going on. So a handful of spinach or kale, but I'm going to use spinach here. We've got the blueberries, like I said, again, antioxidant, kids, vitamins, that's what we're looking at here. I've also got some almond milk. So about 300 milliliters of almond milk, a little bit of ice, and pretty much we're just going to throw this together. So this is how you make it. Very simple, very easy. Always is when you're doing a blend anyway. The avocado, the amount that you need of an avocado, well, it depends on the thickness that you kind of like your blend. Now, by the way, this is the most versatile fruit in the world. Those people that say, I haven't got time to eat healthily. Look at this, it comes in its own bowl. You put some lemon juice, cracked black pepper, eat that on the go, and it's degradable. I mean, there it is, no washing up involved at the same time. Now, you can either, I've just gone for, not quite half, I've just gone for a smaller amount than half of this size, and I would even say, I'm gonna go for a quarter, really, it's hard to know, you know, whenever you're talking about amounts, whenever I've written any recipe books and stuff, you think, well, a quarter of a medium avocado, a small avocado, a large avocado, depends where you are in the world. You go to Papua New Guinea, avocados are the size of a watermelon. So, I mean, I'm going to use a generous amount of avocado. I want it to be thick, I want it to be rich. Bear in mind, this is going to be a meal replacement. So that's the avocado going in. Avocado is rich in essential fats. Acai has that too, but these have got them in abundance. Now, here's where we get the gel. Here's where we get the lovely source of fiber. By the way, I suffered with psoriasis for so many years. A skin condition where your body's effectively healing itself 4 times faster than it should. The next project after this is a Clear Skin app that I want to do as well with a 36-day program. If you are suffering from any kind of eczema, rosacea, psoriasis, my heart goes out to you, it really does. There's a Clear Skin plan on our website anyway, which is free, by the way, 92 page, but it needs updating. But it's one of those things. Aloe plant externally, unbelievable for the skin, but also good internally. So look, I'm just getting the gel. This is what I'm doing here. I've cut the plant, essentially, and all we're looking for is the flesh or the gel inside. And that's going to go in. It looks very Gremlin-esque. If you remember the film, no, not Gremlin, Ghostbusters. It looks like the little Ghostbusters little character going on in there. Acai going in there. It's pronounced acai, not acai. I saw an advert with Garcon once and he said, get some acai. It's acai. There's me telling somebody how to pronounce something. I'm so heavily dyslexic. Why did they make dyslexic such a hard word to spell? It's a bit like the word phonetic. See, I spell phonetically, but even the word phonetic isn't phonetic. See what I mean? Winds me up. Blueberries going in there as well. Look at that. And then we're going to always add some liquid. You've got to add the liquid going in, about 300 milliliters. Otherwise, it's going to be way too thick. And if it's still too thick, you're going to add some ice. So they're the ingredients. Very simple, very straightforward. If you've got one of these bad boy blenders, I tend to put it on where it's got the apple and the carrots for hard fruits. That's normally, I want to blend this for, I'd say about 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Okay, so depending on your blender, you're looking at about 30 seconds to a minute, something along those lines. You just want to make sure that it's all blended. If it's too thick, for whatever reason, add more ice, put it back on the blend and blend it a little bit more. This is looking beautifully thick. Bear in mind, these are part of the plan and these are going to be meal replacements. Looking at this already, I would say, because I did put a whole chunk of avocado in there, I would say slightly less avocado in here and just a little bit more ice going in, just to make sure it's a little bit thinner. I take it all back. It's perfect. It's funny because it looked too thick, but actually that's all you're having. By the way, blends have to be sipped. Like I say, it's not like a meal. You've got that's what's so beautiful, that you needed the blueberries for the sweetness. The almond milk lifts it. The gel in there is going to get things moving. You want to get yourself moving? That's what the aloe gel is going to do. And the avocado, of course, is just the king of all fruits. I mean, it just contains just about every single thing that you can require. You want to protect yourself, drink that on an empty stomach, preferably first thing in the morning. And if you are doing the plan at some point later on, you're going to love me. I'll be amazed if this doesn't make it into the book. So mark it out of 10 and let me know. It's the AAA Protector. Avocado, aloe, and acai with a few other ingredients thrown in. Enjoy, people.